Good morning, PS 17, and happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, May 7th, 2020. If everybody could please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. We're standing tall, we're facing our flag, hands are placed over our hearts. Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Kindly remain standing for our school mission statement. We are here to be literate, innovative, and proficient scholars who will participate in rich academic learning in a nurturing environment where we will rise. This will be accomplished by creating collaborative and supportive teaching and learning systems involving the entire PS 17 community. Family, I really enjoyed my lunchtime with fourth grade yesterday, and I'm looking forward to the fifth grade lunch today. I've been loving how innovative we've been with Google Classrooms and other ways of submitting work. And I had a great conversation with fourth grade, and I'm really, really looking forward to fifth grade. We're going to be reading Thanks for the Feedback. It is a story about feedback, which is information that people give us sometimes. And sometimes it's hard to get feedback. And so I thought that this was a really lovely book to read for this time of year as we're approaching June, and we're going to be getting some feedback on how we're doing in school as we approach the final stretch of the school year. But before that, I wanted to show you, I was going through all the books that we've read together, and this is the pile of books that we've read. So cool, right? We've read a lot of books together, and I'm really appreciative of you spending time with me every morning. So, without further ado, our next book is Thanks for the Feedback. We're going to read half of it today and half of it tomorrow. Here is our main character, RJ. My name is RJ, and sometimes when people say things to me, I have a hard time knowing what to say back. Looks like his brain is floating, like there's a lot of stuff floating around his brain. One day after school, Frankie and I were having a bubble gum blowing contest. I blew a bubble that was about 29 times bigger than Frankie's. He looked at me and said, "You could go to the Olympics in bubble blowing and you would win gold." That's a nice compliment. Let's see how RJ receives the compliment, though. When Frankie's words went into my head, I started to think about what he had said. I had no idea what to say back to him. And then my words just started to swim. "No, I'm really not that good. You're a lot better than I am," I said. So it seems like he was having difficulty taking a compliment. And so instead of just saying thank you, he said, no, I'm not that good. You're better than me. A few days ago, Norma the booger picker said, "Hey RJ, I like your new bubblegum t-shirt." Norma actually said something nice to me? She never does that. When Norma's words went into my head, I started to think about what she said. I had no idea what to say back to her. Then all of a sudden, my words turned into a blur. "You just like it because it's green," I said. "The same color as your boogers." Well, that's not very nice, huh? Norma blew on her bangs, rolled her eyes at me, and walked away. Then she didn't talk to me for the rest of the day, which isn't such a bad thing. So it seems like when somebody tried to give him a compliment, maybe this person, his classmate, doesn't always give compliments, but it seemed like when she tried to give a compliment, he didn't know how to handle it, so he said something mean. Then yesterday, we were playing soccer at recess. Oh, a lot of you play soccer at recess. Let's see what happens. When we were playing soccer at recess, Sam said, "Hey RJ, you need to kick the ball with more of the side of your foot when you shoot the ball instead of using your toes." So it seems like he's giving him a pointer on how to kick stronger and better. Let's see how he reacts. What's your prediction? Do you think he's going to receive that information well based on the pattern of RJ so far? Make a prediction. Let's see. When Sam's words went into my head, I started to think about what he said. I had no idea what to say back to him. Then all of a sudden, my words started to swim. What do you know about shooting a ball? I said. You're a goalie, not a forward. Sam gave me a weird look. Then he shook his head, wrinkled his eyebrows, and walked away. He wouldn't even sit by me at lunch. And that's a bad thing because I ended up sitting by Norma, queen of the silent treatment. Oh, it looks like this is a familiar scene. Parent-teacher conferences. Welcome to parent night. Last night I had to go to parent-teacher conferences. I had no idea why I had to go. I'm not a parent or a teacher. RJ, said my teacher. We all took a seat. Having you as my student is such a great treat. Who? Me? You're doing such a great job when it comes to spelling, and I'm very impressed with your storytelling. You are? You're also keeping your desk a whole lot neater. And at our school play, you were an excellent greeter. I was? RJ, when it comes to your math, I just can't say enough. You're one of my best. You know all the right stuff. I do? So those were some compliments. And now the teacher's going to give him some feedback on how to improve. Let's see how he reacts. We do need to talk about a few things, though. Sometimes your voice isn't as soft as it seems. I know it's hard for you to stay in your seat, but work time's the wrong time to try out your feet. I feel that you still waste too much time. Let's work on your focus so that you can shine. Let's see how he's going to take that feedback. Oh, his head is starting to swim again. When my teacher's words went into my head, I started to think about what she had said. I had no idea what to say back to her. Then all of my words just turned into a blur. But I'm not the only one who talks out in class. I stay in my seat more than I used to. And I do focus, you just don't notice. Just then, my mom reached over and tapped me on the knee under the table. That's her signal for, RJ, stop talking. So I did. So it looks like he's kind of feeling a little blue right now. So we're going to finish this tomorrow, and we're going to see if something changes in RJ. Think about what's going to happen. Okay, family, we wish you a terrific day. Look out the window today. The sun is shining. Have an awesome day, and say it with me as always, we love you.